Why won't it move? Come on, snake. It's not moving. Maybe it's not even alive.
United Way fights for the health, education, and financial stability of every person in every community. Will you?
I call to order this regular meeting of the Elk Grove Park District. Today is July 10th. Can I have a roll call, please?
President O'Malley?
Here.
Commissioner Pietki?
Here.
Commissioner Carlson?
Here.
Commissioner Cook?
Here.
Commissioner Walls?
Here. First order of business is approval of minutes. I have the June 26, 2025 committee of the whole meeting, the June 26, 2025 regular meeting. Anybody have any questions or comments regarding these two sets of minutes? Hearing none, I just need a voice vote. All those in favor to approve as presented, please say aye or yes.
Aye.
5-0. Public communication, any comments from the audience? Alan?
Thank you, Chris. I have no comments.
All right, thank you, Alan. Correspondence, do any staff or commissioners have any correspondence they'd like to share with the public? Hearing none, we're at recommendations for acceptance and approval. I need a motion and a second for acceptance of a bid from Reiki Office Interiors Incorporated of Elgin, Illinois for the staff common area renovation project in the amount of $80,245.
So moved.
Second.
Does anybody feel the discussion is necessary?
I just had a question, it looks like we budgeted $62,000, is that correct?
That is correct.
And so why are we over by 18?
Yeah. So when we first initially went to them, there has been an increase in supply of material, so that accounts for around $7,000 to $8,000. So, but then the second part of that, which is approximately another $10,000 of it, is when talking with staff after we'd already submitted the capital. Some of them had requested, new and upcoming, there are sliding doors on cubicles, so it's a newer feature. Brian from Parks and Planning and I actually had the opportunity to go out and look at these. And they offer more privacy for when staff are having meetings or they're doing interviews. They also offer more time for them to focus, because if you've ever been in a cubicle space, your door is open, when anybody walks by, they're stopping by, they're saying hi, they're chatting, so it doesn't allow them as much time to focus as people who have offices with doors and whatnot. So they did ask us to look into that feature, so that's actually the addition of higher panels to accommodate sliding doors.
Okay, of course, the con of having sliding doors and private doors is they can close it and nobody knows what's going on. And
Well, there's still, the cubicles below the
I
head.
mean, it's just like everybody that has an office with a door. These are my full-time staff. These are my only 4 full-time staff that don't have offices with doors. So this would accommodate that and make them at that same level as all of our other full-time staff who have the ability to have closed-door meetings, interviews, Zoom calls, focus during budget time. So, yeah.
Answers my question.
Any other questions? I did have a motion and a second, Francis. Roll call.
Commissioner Bianchi?
Yes.
Commissioner Carlson?
Yes.
Commissioner Cook?
Yes,
Commissioner Walls?
Yes.
President O'Malley?
Yes. We are at items for information. I'm going to start with Tiffany Green, Leisure Services Update, please.
Awesome. So first of all, you guys all got your participation report in the packet. John actually asked me to read word for word, page for page.
Not
No, you don't, okay. I just wanted to point out this participation report. We started this last year, so this is an annual tracking document that just goes season by season, so you guys can see all the different program areas that we're offering, all the different age ranges of clients that we're servicing, the number of classes, sections, participants, and total cancellations. So it is a really great tool for us as far as being able to track our progress, the life cycle of programs, upcoming programs, areas that need attention and whatnot. So just wanted to put that in there. And if anyone has any questions on the report, definitely feel free to reach out. I know it's a real page turner. So, and then as far as my update, the Sheila Ray Adult Center membership is currently at 346. They had a really busy month last month. A special shout out to the Rotary Club for treating the seniors to pizza and gift cards for bingo. We had an ice cream social. We also took the seniors to Potawatomi Casino, and they also went on a boat cruise around Lake Geneva. In aquatics, there were 121 private lessons in June. There was only 85 last year. 442 total swim lesson participants compared to 318 last year. And Aqua Wellness numbers were up to 1,499 for the month. Aqua Camp is going very well. We reached a number of 150 in June compared to only 95 last year. For athletics, Sports Camp has seen an increase in participants this year as well. Through June 1, we've had a total of 455 registrants, which is 79 more than last year. We held our first beginners tennis camp. We had 13 campers there. And Hot Shots had 97 for the session, and tumbling times was at 106. For our youth athletic leagues, Springhouse Baseball wrapped up at the end of the month, and their fall ball registration is currently open. Fall recreational soccer registration is also open. Fall tackle football has 103, and they will keep registration open through the end of the month. And then our cheerleading program registration is closed, and they reached 94 cheerleaders for this upcoming season. For Audubon Skate Park, they had 27 skate camp campers so far this summer. For cultural arts, art camp was at 126 campers for the month of June, and theater camp is at 46. For dance camp, the Pavilion Dance Center ran 6 recitals, June 7th through the 8th at Harper College, with 1,746 members in attendance. For our summer dance classes and camps, they have 9 weeks of dance camp and 167 campers enrolled. And then we have 137 registrants for our summer classes. Our Ignite and Ignite senior dancers competed in the Addicted to Dance Nationals. If you have not been to the pavilion, you should go check out the trophies. I think they're like 6 or 7 feet tall. They're taller than me. They're at the front desk. There's 2 of them. They did a really amazing job there, so special shout out to them on receiving 11 double diamond awards, 23 diamond awards, 6 final qualifier awards, with 5 first place rankings and 3 ADC Grand National Champion awards. For early childhood and camps, they were at 428 early campers in the month of June. And right now they are at 120 preschoolers for the upcoming school year with registration still open. For group fitness, we are at 2,223 participants in the month of June. Personal training was at 187 sessions. Open gym at 388, and rejuvenation had 1,723 uses. For museum, Jonathan's doing a great job over there. We had Art Camp visit the museum as well as Camp Voyager. He also hosted Daughters of the American Revolution, the Eli Skinner chapter, and 25 of those members came and visited the museum and held a meeting. Pirates Cove daily admissions, they were at 4,776 for June, and Rainbow Falls was at 19,833. For rentals, we had 223 in the month of June compared to 189 last year. For school care and camps, Kids Club registration is open for the 25-26 school year. Camp Explorer had 115 campers, Voyager 212, and Summer Scene 70, all an increase from last year. For youth programs, in June we had a robotic engineering mini camp, and then we also had a Kids Life coaching series, The Thrills and Chills of Ice Cream. A ton of events coming up, a ton of free events for our community. July 11th, we have a free movie in the park, and it's also our Teen Summer Blast Night at Rainbow. This Sunday, July 13th, we have a play picnic party event that is in collaboration with the Village and the library, and that's from noon to 4. We also have several more Art at the Park series, July 16th, 23rd, and 30th. And then we have our 10 Days of Paradise that's continuing at Rainbow Falls. We have Archaeology Day coming up on August 2nd. And we also have a new event this year. It's our Bounce Back to School event from 9 to 3 at the Pavilion on August 9th, and that's also free. That's it.
Hey Brad, I'm a little surprised that the daily admissions are the same with all the 90-degree days we've had. Are we doing better financially, or is that flat compared to last year too? It just seems like we've had so many Rainbow Falls.
Rainbow Falls, I haven't had a chance to analyze all of June yet, but
Okay.
in all June and stuff we picked up. We had a lot of
slow
rain events
start.
last year.
We had a very slow.
We had a very
more
slow
of it,
start in
terrible
June and
more
then
of
it really
That I
picked
agree.
up.
Well, we were closed for 2 of the 3, right?
Yeah,
In the beginning of 2 weeks into June,
A lot to make up.
rain and cold, yeah.
it was a slow start, for sure.
Were the dance trophies taller than Scotty?
They were.
They are.
All right, you interpret that how you want, Scott. That wasn't the question, though. Parks and Planning update, Mark, please. What? Yes, you can ask a question, of course.
I
always.
asked a comment and a question. Yes, comment is that we're looking through the participation report. It's pretty amazing, all the things that we offer and the number of participants that we've
Yeah.
had in the year. So amazing job of staff and all the things that they do. And then my question, I guess, is you said I know you use this report, it's a great report as far as the data and stuff, as far as evaluating what programs to keep or whatever. If you do a follow-up report when you analyze this, I'd be interested to see what things you might be getting rid of or changing based on all this data that we have here as part of your analysis.
Yeah, so that really takes place during budget season, so in correlation with this participation report, staff also did a benchmarking project, and it's all to prepare for the upcoming budget season,
Okay.
so that's when that's all discussed, like
Okay.
what we should keep, what we should change, what new things we should add,
Okay,
so.
fantastic. That's all I had. Go ahead.
Any other questions? Comments? Thank you. Mark, Parks and Planning update, please.
The two playground projects happening at Udall Park and Roosevelt Park are in progress. They're going very well. Hacienda Landscaping is working on the one at Roosevelt, the 2 to 5 playground. That's scheduled to be completed before school starts in early August. And then Udall Playground has about the same timeline. It might get pushed back just a little bit because our staff is also focused on building a pickleball court at Marshall Park. So with Marshall Park Pickleball, we've made really good progress. Brian and Matt and his team have done a great job at installing the glass. By tomorrow, we should be, I would guess, 90 to 95% complete with the glass, with the exception of the door panels and a couple of areas that we're working with the manufacturer to get corrected. Beyond that, we have to install concrete paths, a fence, get the color coding done, and the plumbing for the drinking fountain and water meter. All of that has to get done and approved through the surety company, so we're working on collecting quotes and getting all that information together.
I had a question on the, I know there's some leveling that had to be done because of the equipment on there. Is that done by this person that seal coats it, or is that a separate operation?
No, that's the guy who's going to color code it doesn't do the bigger areas. So we're looking at having an asphalt company come in and level that out. That's proving to be a little bit more challenging. The asphalt companies are recommending that we resurface the entire surface, so that way we have a surface that's continuous surface. Patching, no one wants to do it because they don't want to warranty it. It's prone to heaving, and it's just not being recommended. So again, we have to have it approved through the surety. We've got a couple of quotes already, and hopefully we get some good news in the next week or so.
That's not to tear the whole thing out, it's just to take off a couple inches?
About an inch,
And
an
then-
inch and a half.
And then put it
Yeah,
down.
grind it over.
Grind
Yeah,
it.
grind it over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who are your two companies? I mean, for asphalt work?
The ones that we got quotes from is A&A Paving out of, actually I don't know where they're from, and Troc McNeil. Those are the only two that have actually given me quotes. I got a couple of phone calls into Beverly Paving, Chicagoland.
How are they being made aware that we need this done? Is it just word of mouth, or we didn't?
I'm calling
You're
them
calling.
and have them come out and help us with the project.
Okay, because I know A-Lamp, where the superintendent lives in Elk Grove Village, so I'll call him, and then our pipeline headquarters is right next to Arrow Road Construction, where I know the owner, Builders Asphalt, so I'll ask them too. Now, again, with Builders, it might be so small, they're not interested. They don't do it as a favor, but I'll at least see if A-Lamp can do something also. I'll give
I
you their
think
number.
that's one of the issues we're running into is such a small project that there's not a lot of interest in it. The companies are mostly busy with work that they've already previously scheduled.
Right. Yeah, you're calling on favors, pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay. Any comments or questions for Mark?
I'd like a comment. It's probably overdue from the board, but I want to thank and apologize at the same time, the residents, specifically the pickleball enthusiasts. We've been somewhat silent on this topic. This has been a long drawn out project. This was supposed to be done prior to Memorial Day, I believe, correct?
That was our goal.
And if we extend it out where we're at, we've talked about after it probably be completed after we close Fountain Park there at Marshall, correct? Because we had to do the water.
That's splash pad.
I-
Splash pad.
Yeah.
So anyway, how we got here, right? So if we were a private firm and we would have contracted the construction company that we did, we probably would have let them go a lot sooner than what we did, but we're not allowed to do that as a municipality. There's specific laws in going out to contract, and that is a good thing, right? Nobody wants to have their taxpayer dollars fleeced. But the main reason for this delay really is because we had to follow so many steps that we're beholden to by being a public government. Our staff and the board really had our hands tied on this. I think staff did as good a job as you humanly could, knowing that they had to work first with the contractor, secondly with the bonding company, back to the contractor. It's just been a mess. We will finish this project and we will do it correctly. We're not gonna speed it up. We've already missed our timeline. So patience. I've had people ask over and over, especially in that neighborhood, what's going on? All I see is equipment, no work. That has changed. Thank goodness to Ben, Attorney Hoffman, and Mark, and your staff. We're gonna get it done. We're gonna get it done the right way, and we thank you for your patience. It's just probably one of the worst projects we've ever done since I've been on the board. And literally, I want the public to know, by no fault of staff for certain. So,
Project meaning not the Marshall Park renovation, but just the pickleball
just pickleball.
building.
Right.
Yep, agreed. Anything else, by any commissioners or staff? Yep, thanks, Mark. Your staff is doing wonders out there, so I actually am more encouraged that staff is actually involved, because the performance of this third-party contractor did not meet expectations of staff or the board. And under your direction and the management team, your team's doing 3 to 4 times as much as what we are getting out there. So I'm encouraged that it took a while to get this contractor off our property and start following the legal steps to move forward. So hopefully it will be open sooner than us closing the splash pad. So, business services update. Brad Scholes, please.
Over at Fox Run, we got Julian Pianos on July 26th. Some golf events coming up August 29th, the Nine and Stein, the club championship on September 13th, and then there's 3 in October that are on the website. That's all I have. I'll save the other one for you.
All right, very good. Any questions for Brad? Thanks, Brad. Marketing and communications update. Kelly Carbon, please.
Okay. We had a big project that we worked on, and I did incorporate a copy into the board packet, but it's our popular annual financial report. And this was an initiative of Brad Scholes, because it's a condensed version of the comprehensive annual report, which is, we say, Brad, 130, 80 pages?
Yeah, it's almost 200.
Yeah, almost 200 pages. So we condensed all the very pertinent information into 12 pages. And this is available online on our website, and also we have hard copies at the various facilities as well. The other thing I wanted to thank Tiffany. She provided a lot of information, and Brad, and my graphic designer, Amy, and we were able to put that together. So also, the other thing that our team is working on is the Fall Parks and Recreation Guide, which will be mailed out next week, and everyone should be starting to get those. And August 3rd is our first day of resident registration for fall. I can't believe I'm actually saying that, but yes. And then I want to give a big thank you to our 8 sponsors that we have for Play Picnic Party this Sunday. They each sponsored the event at $1,000. It was Dick's Sporting Goods, Williams Architects, Elk Grove Veterinary Emergency, Dooley, Advocate Lutheran General Hospital, Portillo's, and Elk Grove Bank and Trust, and Village Realty. So we're very appreciative for their sponsorship, and they will all be there. Many of them will be there this weekend with their promotional tents, and come by and see this great event that we have we're putting on for the community. So I'm very excited about that. And the last thing I wanted to make a mention of as part of the foundation that Commissioner Cook and I are on, the putting green was complete at Fountain Square Park, and we're going to be doing a small little dedication at 9 a.m. on July 26th at Fountain Square Park. And that concludes my report.
And what is his title? It's not CEO. Jim will be here to present another check sometime in August, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Any questions, comments? Thank you. Big dog. Executive Director update, Vet Cursu.
Thanks, President. I don't know what I was gonna say. So, next week is Rotary Fest. So if you're planning on coming to Rainbow Falls, I suggest you carpool, ride your bike, walk, or figure out some other mode of transportation because parking is going to be extremely minimal. So, we're excited, but Rotary Fest is a good time, but if you're coming to Rainbow Falls, it does present a little bit of a parking issue for you. So just want to give everyone a heads up. That's all I have.
Have we heard anything good or bad with the lots being closed a lot more frequently at QR? Anybody calling it up as Rainbow Falls users complaining? I know we've communicated well on all our parking options. Everything going smooth?
Yeah, I mean, and if staff see people park over there, they've been warning them they should move because they have been towing this year. So, but they have seen a lot less parking over there because they've been managing their own gates more. So the parking over there is pretty nominal compared to previous years.
I have seen people use the high school a little bit more than in the past. Also use Grove Junior High.
A lot more parking there.
Visibly, I haven't seen a lot of people parking on the streets. So
All right, it's my belief we're surviving better than Queen of the Rosary. Let's hang in there another 5 weeks and, with the blessing of Tom and the board, maybe we'll start another discussion and, they're having a change in leadership, so we move forward.
Yeah, I don't think we have to swing for the home run fences out of the gate. If we could get, over a certain degree, let us in. Over 85 degrees, can we get it? Because that's when we're getting. I agree. We should reach out again. I think we know the answer. I'm not going to tip their hand, but we should keep trying.
Yeah, there's no harm. Committee reports. Commissioners, I'm sorry, yeah. Commissioner committee reports. We met as a committee of the whole on June 26th, and the major discussion was on travel sports field usage. It was also a part of a topic tonight, and that's just staff and the board trying to have an internal debate on philosophy, on field rental usage, travel programs, contribution margins. Nothing's been concluded yet. Our actual athletics committee will be reaching out and along with staff and sharing some of the thought process that we as a board and staff are having. Any other committee reports?
Golf course?
Golf course it is.
We actually met this afternoon. We talked about quite a bit of stuff. We talked about the golf side of things, just kind of like cleaning up a couple of the lower hanging fruit as we get into the middle of the season. Jeremy's done a phenomenal job. He's had great feedback. We've had some hot weather. Course is in great shape. We talked about food and beverage a little bit and how we can kind of cover some mornings a little bit easier. We talked about staffing. We seem to be good on staffing. And what else did you have? Oh, we talked about capital projects, which included the project that we have given you the okay for architectural engineering, which is the gaming baskets. That should come back soon. I don't think it's going to, we don't think it's going to be, if all went well, it wouldn't be this year probably, right?
It will not be this year, no.
Because we still
fall
have
is the
some
earliest.
open ideas and some chances for some grants and some help.
Yep.
I'm sure I missed something.
No, you covered a list of the customer wishes or wants or
There's a long list.
Long list, but good feedback for them. We talked about the driving range and what still needs to be finished up there as far as getting the permitting done and approved, and moved along for whatever needs to be done, or letting us operate there now, so we don't want that to be in jeopardy at all. So whatever we need to do to move the permitting along, we want to make sure we're doing that. I think that was about it. Everything else, the wash bay that is, I guess, has been set up, and we're waiting for that to be done, hopefully before the end of this year. And I think that was about it.
Any questions, comments? John, you're there often. Scotty, you're probably the second. Tom, you're on the committee. In the last month or so, there has been some property damage, and there's always some, small little vandalism. I want to rest assured that we as a board, you know what? You're not entitled to play at Fox Run. You're welcome to play at Fox Run, but if you're going to abuse our course and do damage to our course and not respect our course, our employees, Brad, this board does not want those type of people at our banner. It's that simple. So,
Committee Finance?
yes, sir. Yeah, we're there. I don't have a list. It just says
Finance.
reports.
That's on me.
Just
That's okay.
out is the personal annual finance report, the PAFR, not to be confused with the CAFR.
Or the buffet.
So, who all was in this? Tiffany, you,
And
Amy?
Amy and Brad.
This is the
Ben.
coolest thing
And
I
Ben.
think I've ever seen come out of a reporting stance. Like, our magazines are cool, but this is online, correct? Yes. Okay. It takes, and that's another topic for this before it takes a lot to make numbers look cool. This looks really cool, quite frankly. So just a couple of highlights. We have 31,350 residents, right? We have, as both seasonal and full-time employees, we're just under 300. And I did not know until now that 56% of our staff are Elk Grove residents, which amazed me. I knew it was high, but I didn't know it was over 50%. And the other stat that amazed me is we have, this park district is in charge of 11 square miles of property. And I think we do a heck of a job doing that. So I suggest you go online. Where else can they get it?
At the administration building, Hattendorf Center, and the pavilion.
Yeah, like we do on occasion for others, like our catalog and whatnot. It'll be at some of our amenities, and then you can go online on our website. And it's a great way to look at numbers, and it's fun to do. And then Brad and I kind of talked briefly. We're gonna try really hard to make the financial report that I've listened to every second Thursday a little more exciting. I don't know what's in plan yet, Brad, but we both love numbers. We're gonna find a way.
She's got a really
Song and
good job.
dance.
I'm not gonna repeat 6-digit numbers that nobody's gonna pay attention to, and quite frankly, turn off Channel 6. We're gonna give it a go. That's my report.
Thank you. Any questions or? Thank you, John. Any other committees? Old business. Any staff or commissioners have any old business? Brad and I will do it together. We would like to thank Susan McLaughlin. She is leaving Brad's department. She was a valued employee. You knew more of what she did in her day-to-day operations, but we've only heard good things. So from what I hear, she's moving on to bigger and better. So congratulations to her.
Yes, she will be missed.
Good luck filling her shoes.
We wish her the best in her next adventure, but yes, she will definitely be missed, so thank you.
New business. I need a motion and a second for the appointment of Executive Director Ben Curcio as the Elk Grove Park District's representative to the Northwest Special Recreation Association Board.
Moved.
Second?
Self-explanatory. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Carlson?
Yes.
Commissioner Cook?
Yes.
Commissioner Walls?
Yes.
Commissioner Bianchi?
Yes.
President O'Malley?
Yes, go get them, Ben. We are at payment of the bills. I've got two dates, June 27th, 2025, in the amount of $254,913.11. July 3rd, 2025, in the amount of $81,397.45. Any commissioners or staff have anything regarding these two sets of bills? Need a motion and a second.
So moved.
Second?
Roll call, please.
Commissioner Cook?
Yes.
Commissioner Walls,
Yes.
Commissioner Piecki,
Yes.
Commissioner Carlson,
Yes.
President O'Malley.
Yes. Our next meeting date is August 14th, 2025, 7 o'clock, right here. Right now, I'm looking to adjourn tonight's meeting.
So moved.
Second?
Before I ask for a roll call, how we doing there, Deb? We getting you out early enough? Thank you, Channel 6. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Walls,
Yes.
Commissioner Piecki,
Yes.
Commissioner Carlson,
Yes.
Commissioner Cook,
Yes.
President O'Malley.
Yes, Francis, thank you. This meeting is now adjourned, 7:34.